Let's go to the game of the day. That's Ohio State at Oregon. Both of these teams very much in the college football playoff race. So I've asked you this question before, I believe, when we were talking about Alabama and Georgia. How much effect does a game like this, of this magnitude, actually have on the college football playoff race?
It does not have as much as it would have had, say, last year in the 14 playoff. But certainly this is a preview of a game that we could see again in the Big Ten championship game in Indy, or potentially maybe a semifinal or a championship game later on in January. That's how good these two teams are. I'm wondering, Emily, if Oregon can get a pass rush going against Will Howard and Ohio State. You know, we have not seen Howard pressured all that much yet. And we thought last week's game against Iowa would be competitive, and Ohio State won by 4 touchdowns, run away there in the third quarter. So very big game at the Ducks' home venue. Oregon's very difficult to beat there, but Ryan Day has shown an ability outside of Michigan to go on the road and beat good teams, doing so last year against Notre Dame. So I can see why Ohio State is the small favorite right here.
Yeah, you said it. We expected Iowa to finally put some pressure on Will Howard, but all he did was throw 5 touchdowns and 4 incompletions. So we'll see if Oregon can make him sweat a little bit more on Saturday. Brad Crawford, thank you so much for all of your great insight. We're going to continue to talk about this game. I am wearing Ducks colors today, but that does not mean that I think they're going to win this football game. But earlier this week, I did speak with some of our team site experts representing both of those teams. We've got Dave Biddle from Ohio State and Matt Prem from Oregon. Guys, take it away.
For Ohio State, there are obviously many keys to victory facing this great Oregon team on the road, no less, in a hostile environment. First and foremost, can Ohio State win the battle of the line of scrimmage on both sides of the line? This reminds me more of an Ohio State-Michigan game than maybe an old-school Ohio State-Oregon game. I think whoever wins the rushing battle is going to win this game. So that's the first thing. Both sides of the line, who's going to be the better offensive line? Who's going to be the better defensive line? Who's going to have the most rushing yards? Obviously, special teams, turnovers, all that's going to play a big role in this game. Can Will Howard make plays down the field? Will Howard, Ohio State's quarterback, has been very good overall. He has not made a lot of plays down the field. And can he take care of the football? And how's Ohio State going to deal with this hostile environment? Yeah, they've had one road game this year, but they had, maybe a quarter of the stadium at Michigan State was Ohio State fans. This is going to be something like they've never seen. This is a very physical Oregon team. One more thing about this Ohio State team, they entered this game very healthy. 5 games into the season, they don't have any serious injuries. This is going to be a very tough game. Can't wait for it.
Yeah, going into Saturday night's game between Ohio State and Oregon, you have to first start with, is this the biggest game ever played at Autzen Stadium? There has never been a top 5 matchup with two teams, or top 3 matchup, in Autzen Stadium history. This is going to be the first one that it's happened. The excitement's already here. Ticket sales are going through the roof. They're trying to pack over 60,000 people, trying to break a state of Oregon attendance record of all franchises, all pro teams in this game. You go to the game and how Oregon's preparing for it. They've closed practice down. Media doesn't get access this week for some of the days that we normally have had access. So it's all hands on deck with this staff. They're full focused. Everyone's talking about it's a huge game. This is why they come to Oregon to play in these moments. But at the same time, it's just one of 12, and they can't worry about the ramifications that could come with a win or a loss, because there are some. If you win, you have the inside track to the Big Ten championship game in Indianapolis later this year. If you lose, you're chasing the team that won this game on Saturday, and it's going to be difficult to catch them because the schedule is favorable for both.
Yeah, Matt told me earlier this week that he was seeing Ohio State fans walking around town on Tuesday, so there could be some Buckeye fans in the building as well. You can read more of Dave Biddle's work at bucknuts.com, and for all things Ohio State, also check out Matt Prem and the team at Duck Territory for the latest on Oregon.